We want to encourage all of our Red Raiders to not text and drive on the way home from the holidays. It's very dangerous. We've discovered that if you're legally intoxicated at a 0.08 blood alcohol level, you're 4 times more likely to be involved in a wreck. But if you choose to text while you're driving, you're up in that 6 times to 23 to 24 times more likely to be involved in a wreck. And it's killing thousands of people every year because of the choice to be a distracted driver and use your cell phone in your car. People just don't realize how dangerous it is, and we want everyone to understand their life is so valuable and so important that there's nothing they can get over their phone that's going to make them more important and more valuable than they already are.
Yep, there was a lady that we met in Fort Worth, Jamie Nash, and she was texting and caused the wreck. She pulled out in front of somebody and she got almost burnt alive. You know, she'll tell you after having 70% of her body burned that there's no text worth any of that.
Love yourself enough to take care of yourself. But if you're going to continue to text and drive, at least have enough respect for your family that you've planned out your funeral. Because the day after Alex was texting and driving, we had to go plan a funeral for her. And that's a hard thing for a family to do. So if you really are going to be arrogant enough to believe you're not going to be involved in those statistics, please plan your funeral so your family won't have to deal with that the day after they're missing you. We were in Pennsylvania last week, and the Senate had passed a bill. The House was looking at it. The House passed it, and within hours of that happening, a young lady who was 17 years old and was against texting and driving decided she just had to send one text message, and she ran into a tree and she's gone. We've also been told of a young man who died from texting and driving. His dad was so overwrought with grief that he killed himself because he couldn't handle the grief of losing his son. There was a lady who got in touch with us and said, "We pulled my husband out of a truck. We didn't understand why he had run up under the truck. We pulled him out of his vehicle. We had to dig his cell phone out of his chest because he was texting."